For more than 1¼ centuries, she has stood astride the beach of Margate, New Jersey, the stuff of imagination for children the world over. It's 1881. Seeking to capitalize on Atlantic City's expanding popularity, real estate developer James Lafferty of Philadelphia wants a gimmick to attract buyers to his South Atlantic City properties. Patterned after the popular star of P.T. Barnum's circus, Jumbo the Elephant, Lafferty designs a 6-story elephant-shaped building, complete with a perch used by Asian elephant riders called a howdah. Unfortunately for Lafferty, his elephant, while a popular oddity at the beach, does not sell much real estate, and after only a short time, he sells the great elephant to the Goertzen family in Philadelphia, who moved to New Jersey and make the newly born city of Margate their home. It is Sophia Goertzen who names the elephant Lucy and popularizes her as a tourist attraction. Tickets are sold from the closet near the stairs in Lucy's back leg, and for 10 cents, people can walk through what is billed as the 8th wonder of the world. The Goertzens later acquired the Turkish Pavilion from the World's Fair in Philadelphia and have it placed next to Lucy. Though many think Lucy was a hotel, it was actually the Turkish Pavilion that opened as a hotel. In 1902, an English physician and his family spent the summer living in Lucy. This was the only time Lucy served as a residence. Soon, it seemed everyone wanted their own elephant building. Cape May, New Jersey offered this inferior rendition known as the Light of Asia. Coney Island enlarged upon Lafferty's original design to create the elephant-shaped Colossus, which remained a fixture in the famed New York City Park for over a decade until fire consumed it in 1896. When the Light of Asia was torn down in 1900, Lucy once again became the only elephant in town. Lucy was used as a tavern for a short while, until a near-disastrous fire in 1904, caused by a spilled lantern, brought Lucy's bar-hopping days to an end. In 1929, the storm blew off her howdah. The structure was replaced with a flat substitute and opened once again to tourists. James Lafferty's folly endured and brightened childhood eyes, generation after generation. Even the great hurricane of 1944, which devastated the entire shore area, caused only minor damage to Lucy. For nearly a century, she entertained U.S. presidents, wealthy industrialists, and of course, thousands of children. By 1970, however, years of neglect had all but destroyed the structure. Now the town that grew up around Lucy's feet was threatening her with the wrecking ball to make way for a more modern icon. You guessed it, a condominium building. Josephine Herron, along with Sylvia Carpenter and a group of Margate citizens, organized the Save Lucy Committee.
I guess on the beach one day, I think I was in the ocean swimming with my friends, and I happened to look down the beach and see the elephant, and I thought, my goodness, it needs to be repaired. It looks terrible. I was shocked to see the condition that it was in, and I spoke to my friend, and I said, don't you think somebody ought to do something about it? Originally, they thought we were crazy. The mayor and the commissioners, and they said, well, if you can afford finance moving it, you can move it over on the city property.
Despite the long odds, the committee raises thousands of dollars in donations in only a few weeks with energetic fundraising events by citizens and children alike, and eventually by walking door to door throughout the whole city of Margate. Still $10,000 short, Josephine Herron and Sylvia Carpenter signed a personal loan note with the help of an anonymous cosigner, pledging their personal finances to save Lucy. There is only one contractor on the East Coast even willing to take on the project, and they will offer no guarantees of success. Ever hopeful, the committee decides to go forward with the move. July 20th, 1970, children and adults lined the streets in 6-story Lucy strolled down the avenue in the summer sun. Creaking and moaning, but still in one piece, Lucy is gingerly lowered to the ground. Arriving at her new home on Decatur Avenue was only the beginning of Lucy's 30-year odyssey of rehabilitation. First came the repair of all the damage caused by years of neglect. Lucy was reopened to the public for the first time in more than a decade. The flat howdah from the 20s was eventually replaced with an exact replica of her original howdah from 1881. Keeping Lucy together today is the job of her current preservation architect, Margaret Westfield.
There was a big joke in the Philadelphia Inquirer about how we were going to add an elevator addition that would come in through the rear end. That is not something we've ever considered.
In 1976, during our nation's bicentennial, our government bestowed its highest honor on the famous pachyderm, making her a National Historic Landmark. Lucy requires around-the-clock care 365 days a year. It falls to the mostly volunteer staff of 40 to keep Lucy in shape and open to the public.
Without a volunteer base, we really wouldn't survive. Very, very important, and they're very, very valuable.
Finally, in the year 2000, 30 years after being saved from the wrecking ball, Lucy's interior was finished and her restoration was complete. Now there remains the daily struggle to preserve her for future generations. Every year on July 20th, the anniversary of the Great Move, Lucy gets a birthday party complete with balloons and cake. For 126 years, Lucy has relied on the kindness of volunteers and patrons like you. It's your donations that ensure Lucy will stand for the wonderment of children yet to come. With your visit today, you become part of a legacy. It's a legacy of climbing Lucy's winding stairs, perching on her back, feeling the breeze blow through her howdah, and watching the sea from her front windows. Portals into the past, the present, and into the future. We invite you to see the world through Lucy's eyes and become a child again.